Welcome to Sacred Stories Hub, the crossroads of faith and enlightenment, where ancient wisdom meets modern seekers. Let us explore the stories, teachings, holy scriptures, and transformational rituals of the world's 4 major religions. So please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. The story of Prophet Moses, Musa, in Islamic tradition, is one of the most convincing narratives found in religious texts, including the Bible and the Quran. He is the most important prophet in Judaism. His life story is marked by divine intervention, profound leadership, and a lasting legacy on the Abrahamic religions, all 3, including Islam. Moses' birth and early life is marked by the amazing and the destined, setting the stage for his later role as a prophet, liberator, and leader. His story presents the subjects of faith, destiny, and divine guidance that are central to the religious traditions that respect him. Here is a summarized version focusing on his birth and early years as told through these traditions. According to Book of Exodus, Moses was born in Egypt at a time when his people, the Israelites, were enslaved and were in minority. As we told you in previous video, Prophet Joseph called his whole family in Egypt, and up to 500 years, Israelites were living in Egypt till the Exodus led by Moses. Here, I specifically want to mention the time period, from Prophet Joseph to Prophet Moses, is not mentioned in both Judeo-Christians and Islamic texts. These are just estimations. One should be careful in religious matters. Coming back to story, the Pharaoh had a dream involving a future threat to Pharaoh reign, which indirectly related to Moses. So, Pharaoh ordered the killing of all newborn Hebrew boys to control the population of the Israelites living in Egypt. Moses' mother, Jochebed, hid him for 3 months after his birth. When she could hide him no longer, she placed him in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile River to save his life. Pharaoh's daughter found the basket while bathing in the river, felt compassion for the baby, and decided to adopt him. She named him Moses, which means drawn out of water. Moses was raised in the Egyptian royal family, but was aware of his heritage, his early years in Pharaoh's palace. He learned a lot of things and gained unique experiences that would later help him, and in his leadership, Israelites got out of Egypt. The Quranic story of Moses shares similarities with the biblical story, but with some differences and additional details. For example, the dream of Pharaoh about Moses, which are mentioned in Hadith and Tafsirs. The Pharaoh saw that a fire came from the direction of Jerusalem, entered the houses of all Egyptians, but not the Israelites in Egypt. This dream was interpreted to mean that someone from the Israelites would overthrow his kingdom. The Pharaoh of Egypt had ordered the killing of all newborn Israelite boys in order to stop the development of a ruler who would topple his empire. Therefore, Moses was born at a period of immense threat. God gave Moses' mother the idea to put her kid in a basket and let it float down the Nile to escape Pharaoh's order. God promised to bring Moses back to her and to use him as one of his messengers. The Pharaoh's family found the basket as it flowed down the river. After then, Moses was brought up in Pharaoh's court. In order to reunite with her son under the watchful eye of God, his mother was also inspired by God to volunteer as a wet nurse. Moses were blessed with divine covenant and Torah. Well, that's all on Moses, or Prophet Musa. Moses' story in Abrahamic religion is very detailed. As I mentioned earlier, he is the most important prophet in Judaism and second most in Christianity. He is one of 5 most important prophets in Islam. Muslims called them Ulul Azmi, meaning those prophets who approve the most sufferings but remain on right path and continued their struggle until they have the success. The story emphasizes on themes of divine protection and destiny, as Moses was saved from death and raised in the very household of the man who sought to kill him, later to become a significant figure in the liberation of the Israelites. The story of Pharaoh's dream and its aftermath is a key element in Islamic teachings about Moses, illustrating the power of God's will and the fulfillment of divine prophecy. Hope you liked the video. The next video will about Moses and Israelites' exodus from Egypt. So please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Our message is respect humanity, respect all religion. God bless.